What is up, everybody? Brypaz here, back again with another video, and this time to check out One Piece chapter 1115. So let's look at this cover, shall we? It's Yamato, and is that... Oh, that's Hiyori, and that's Otoko. I mean, not Otoko, Toko. It's Hiyori and Otoko. Okay, they put Otoko because the O is honorific. But anyway, so Yamato's here, continental fragments. They're making a bento box. So Yamato hasn't left on her pilgrimage yet. They're making her a bento box so that she can eat as she's out there, which is really nice. TCB scan. Shout out to TCB scans for getting this out early. And let's continue. The flower capital, Wano. Oh, so we're back in Wano. Okay. Awesome. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. What the heck, Vegapunk? What did you do? You may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate. We found a snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. Ah, he had a transponder snail. So you were a pirate, Joy Boy, just like Luffy. You know of him, my lord? Oh, he has the book. He hasn't told him that he read the book? What's this? Oh, is that the guy with the scar? Wait a minute. Oh no, the fake Luffy. A jail cell at the G4 naval base. Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kid? What? Duh, the man's already dead. What? Ex-fake Luffy, Demaro Black. That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah, I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy, Bob. Are you serious? So he's in this naval base and he was pretending to be Captain Kid. Oh my god. He's pretending to be the kid. This is hilarious. Why are they showing him though? That's what I want to know. Like, why are they showing this guy right now? And you got this guy who's killer. He's supposed to be killer, but the way he's wearing the mask, what the heck is wrong with him? What the heck is wrong with this guy? Look at that. What is wrong with him? That's not how Killer wears him. I don't know. But, I mean, he has his hair. No, his hair is like Killer. It's supposed to be the guy who was Sanji, wasn't it? Yeah, and then he just painted his hair like Killer. Oh my god, that's hilarious. But what in the world? Anyway, I don't know why they're showing him. There must be a relevance for later. So I got the Marines. They're like, ah, wah. I don't know why they're going like that. Whoa, wah. Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past. Huh. Well, okay, so this kind of answered the question that Vegapunk can read the poneglyphs. During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy, the organization now known as the World Government. Ah, wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. Huh. Vegapunk! Back then, they were merely the Allied Powers, a temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. No, just running. No, Luffy and the Giants are running from this giant warthog guy. So, a temporary coalition. It's 27 kingdoms. So there was Allied powers. Okay, kind of like World War II type thing. So now this dude he's like emitting haki, and he looks really pressed, and he's like all these snails around him. He's emitting haki to freaking take out the snails. That's what it looks like. He's emitting this crazy haki, so the snails just go, and it's still not working. It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. Huh, is that the Joy Boy in the past? I'm afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me, so I do not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. Zou New World, huh? Oh, the elephant can hear him. One so advanced that it is hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. The weapons that existed during the century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. That's amazing. Oh, that's right, Carrot is the boss over there now. Hey, it's what's his name again? Foxy. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Oh, boss, you're making me hungry. Because he said peanut. Such technology is baffling even to a genius such as myself. He's so big-headed. Poo 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 poo. Why? Oh my god, those laughs are funny. And therein lies our problem. Labostratum. Gotcha. Huh? What's going on? Stussy. Wheeze. Huh? Who's that? Huh? It's me. Edison? Lower the barrier and hightail it out of there. But I can't. What if something were to happen to the Straw Hat crew? I'm gonna be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island who can ignore it. We've done all we can for them. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies, we're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Zoro. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. Now hurry up. They're moving the ships to blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after all this. Oh boy. And there's a giant ship right there. That's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if. Now get your ass out of there. But I don't know what to do. With myself. Huh? Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. Don't let him use his sword. This geezer can cut anything. Huh? Oh, that guy. Okay, so they're still fighting him. Sense the living voices. Okay, he's still... Bonnie! Bonnie, get down! Oh, who was that? Was that Sanji? No, that's Frankie. Yeah. Whoop, he cut the ship's head. Well. I can't maintain distorted future for very long. Just like Luffy can't do the maintain Gear 5 for it. The Void Century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. So Joy Boy lost. They beat him. And that's why these people were saying, I'm sorry, Joy Boy, because they couldn't help. How much do you intend to say, Vegapunk? He's leaving? He's just galloping up into the sky. There are too many life forms up here. Slash, whoa, he's worse than Mihawk. What in the world? But the aftermath had grander consequences. The wink of that ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. Wow. This dude is worse than Mihawk. Holy crap. What the Huh? Wow! Oh boy. We all know travel between... So now they're all falling. We all know okay, are they gonna get saved? We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous, most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, haha, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us now. But it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. Yeah. Oh, hey, there's Zoro's village, Shimotsuki village. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century. The ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living atop of the remnants, continental fragments of the landmasses that once were. Okay, so it was like Pangea, right? Pangea, now we got the continents that we have now, right? Interesting. Something like that. Say what? Okay, the revolutionaries, like what? The world of a millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. Fishman Island. That's crazy. He's revealing a lot. They're gonna probably cut him off in the middle of it, though. I have a feeling like you're not gonna get that last bit until like later. I know it's hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Oh, Cocoa Village. Hey, Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world is at stake. Fill me in later. I gotta check on the tangerine orchard. Why? Nojiko! This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. A feat that seems nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. What? You're kidding! 200! Oh man, they're buying into it. A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to this crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We've got to rescue them. Where did they fall to? Oh, Mocktown again. Did you hear that? His tall tales keep getting taller. The old fart's lost his marbles. What a joke. Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? Oh, yeah, that was Drum Kingdom. No, it's called Sakura Kingdom. And there is, Kureha. I almost forgot her name. Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. That mountain is around 200 meters. You're saying something that tall would be submerged? That's awful. How many people died? Hey, look, it's Miss Wednesday. Was that her name, Miss Wednesday? The art girl. Somehow she's there. Why are they showing all these random people? I mean, it's a callback to all the people throughout the series. That begs the question, how and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity. Oh, and there's Water 7. You can't be serious. Shh. Vivi's telling him shush. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world-altering event after all. But all my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science confirmed there was no such natural buildup. It is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years, meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept. Whoa, okay, he's just... This entire chapter is insane! This will be hard to accept. But that disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. Is it the Noah? Pluton? And that very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, that great war which ravaged the world during the Void Century is still ongoing. Wow. Okay, the genius sheds light on a forgotten history. Wow. I was not expecting this chapter to reveal that much. That is insane. So let's sum this up really quick. We had Joy Boy fighting the 20 countries, which became the world government. They used some weapon which sank the world and made water rise by 200 meters, which is insane. So a lot of it is buried underwater, a lot of the world. And then there's the whole thing about devil fruits and the ocean. And this chapter is just Vegapunk exposition. This entire chapter. That is insane. This entire chapter is just Vegapunk exposition. And then you got Nusjuro freaking slashing this entire freaking like egghead thing. He's like destroyed the top part, which is crazy. Wait, which part fell? That's what I need to see. Was it the bottom part that fell? Or did the whole... Yeah, the bottom part fell. Dang. So the Straw Hats are still up there. Wow, so the Straw Hats are getting ready to leave. They're all running. And the Celestial Dragons, the 5 Elders, are getting extremely desperate because they can't stop the entire thing. They can't stop his broadcast. He has it hidden somewhere. Like he was so smart, he has it hidden where in a way that he can't stop it. Stussy looks like she's gonna get away with them as well. It doesn't look like Edison is gonna survive. And it looks like they're just gonna leave Kaku there, I guess. I mean, Kaku is still with the world government, so he's not gonna really help much. He's not gonna join the other side. So who knows what they're gonna do with the rest of the story. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, so Joy Boy lost somehow. They used some giant weapon, which pretty much like had the world get swallowed up. And I guess most of these islands that existed are a bunch of mountains or something, because they had to be so elevated high up, right? Man, this is crazy. Very crazy. And that's why Wano has those walls up like that, and they went all the way up to the top, because, you know, they're trying to keep the world from... they're trying to keep the world... I mean, they're trying to keep from getting flooded, so they had to put those walls, but then the inside got flooded with the rainwater. Man, this is crazy. Well, I don't know what next chapter is going to be now, because Vegapunk just revealed so much. He said 800 years ago there's just some giant weapon, Joy Boy lost, and the world got covered. And that's about it. And then they have this weapon, and they say the war is still ongoing. Well, anyway. Who knows what else is going to be revealed, but that's crazy. He already revealed a lot. I thought they were going to cut it off mid-transmission, but he revealed so much. He revealed so much. And that it has to be Pluton and the Noah, these ancient weapons, basically. That's what we're getting at. And eventually we're going to see what Pluton is. We're going to see how Shirahoshi is the Neptune, or what was it, Poseidon? Was it Poseidon? That she's Poseidon, and then you got Pluton, and they got the Noah, the ship, which is the Noah. Man, I did not expect this whole chapter to just be exposition the entire time. But that's all I really got for now. Man, I mean, I want to see what other people have to say. I want to see what you guys have to say. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this chapter and where you think this story is going to go. What do you think is going to happen next chapter? Is Luffy going to finally get on the boat with the giants and they're going to actually get going finally? Or is there just going to be a lot of running and this Nuzjuro doing a whole bunch of crazy Mihawk? Because they said he could cut through anything. So he's going to be Zoro's opponent at some point, I'm going to guess. Because he could cut through anything. I mean, that Nuzjuro guy versus Mihawk. Now people are going to be power scaling them, both of them. Because he just made a crazy feat and cut the entire island. That's insane. And anyway, that's all I got. Thanks for joining me in this read-along of this chapter, this crazy chapter. Make sure you hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.